Why do we talk about this all the time? Because what is the first testification of Islam? The first testification of Islam is La ilaha illallah. There is no God but Allah. That's the first testification of Islam. That's the most important matter in religion, Tawheed. When you teach people, always start from La ilaha illallah. Explain to them what that means. Explain to them that God is the only creator. He knows everything, because He creates everything. There is no other God but Him, and nothing resembles to Him. And you must know, O Muslims, remember, all the attributes of Allah are eternal, without a beginning and without an end, and they don't change. You cannot say that Allah was temporarily almighty and then He stopped being almighty. You cannot. Allah doesn't change, and His attributes are eternal. He was eternally almighty, that means He everlastingly will be almighty. You cannot say that Allah was temporarily without a place and then He stopped being without a place. You cannot. Since Allah eternally existed without a place, because He existed before the place was created. So if He eternally existed without a place, that means He everlastingly will be without a place. Allah doesn't change, and His attributes don't come to an end. He doesn't lose His attributes. So-called Salafis, Wahhabis, they say that Allah rose over the throne, Arsh, and they say that it is His attribute. So that means they say that one of the attributes of Allah has a beginning. Imam Abu Hanifa in his book Al-Fiqh Al-Akbar said, Allah's attributes are not created and were not preceded by non-existence. The one who says attributes of Allah have a beginning, doubts or hesitates about that, is a blasphemer, said Abu Hanifa. So it is blasphemy to say that one of the attributes of Allah has a beginning. As for the Wahhabis, that's what they say, and that's what Abu Hanifa warned us about. Verily, those people who say that Allah is in heaven or on the Arsh, they are not Muslims, and they are not true Salafis, because the Salaf cleared Allah from being a body or being in a place, such as Imam Abu Ja'far al-Tahawi in his book Al-Aqidah al-Tahawiyah said, لا تحويه الجهات ست كسائر المبتدعات. The 6 directions do not contain Allah. That is what we believe in. Verily, Allah said in the Quran, فَلَا تُضْرِبُوا لِلَّهِ الْأَمْثَالِ. Do not liken Allah to His creations. Verily, O brothers, those people who say that Allah is in heaven every single night, they say that every single night Allah is in His creation. Heaven was created by Allah. Those who say that every single night Allah comes down to the first heaven, they say that every single night Allah is surrounded by His creations, because we are under the heaven. Paradise is above the heaven. So verily, they say that every single night creations surround the Creator. Waliyata billah. This is what Wahhabis say. But we Muslims, we say Allah is not a body. Allah doesn't occupy a place, because He's not a body, and He doesn't change. Allah eternally existed without a place, and after He created the place, He didn't change. The great Imam Abu Ja'far al-Tahawi in the same aforementioned book said, and as Allah always existed eternally with His attributes, He will remain as such everlastingly. And also Imam Abu Ja'far al-Tahawi said, bringing creation into existence did not add anything to Allah's attributes that was not already there. How simple, subhanallah. Allah doesn't change. Yet those Wahhabis, so-called Salafis, they say that after bringing creation into existence, like Al-Arsh, they say that Allah changed, that Allah gained new attribute. This is kufr, blasphemy. Imam Ali radiyallahu anhu said, كان الله ولا مكان وهو الآن على ما عليه كان.